Alright guys, what's going on, and welcome back to another one. This one here, the Ute, is finally getting some love after 12 months. We are getting a brand new Thetford DE105 fridge. So it's a 105 litre fridge. And in this video, we're going to go through a bit of an unboxing and we're going to stick it in the Ute. We'll show you with the Norweld mount how the fridge fits in there. Hopefully that works. And then we'll run through some power consumption specs and how it runs on the battery and how much power it uses. So we'll get into it, we'll get this open and we'll show you what it looks like. All right, let's open this box up and see how it looks. So packaged really well with plenty of protection to protect the front of the door and stop getting any dents. There we go, nice finish with a shine on the door. Look at that, plenty of room for beer, maybe some water and food. All right, let's get it up in the Ute and see how it looks. All right, so I give you a nice little cable with a fuse inline as well for the fridge. And it's got two open ends on it for you to do your connection. So I'm just gonna smack a Anderson plug on this and then we'll run it that way around to the battery pack that I've got now until we do a more permanent install later. All right, so we'll get into that now. So I've crimped on our Anderson plug and I've got a bit of an extension lead now. And then we're just gonna tuck the wire up and behind here. Just to make it a bit tidier at the back. All right, let's get it in. All right, so we're just having a look underneath for the mounting structure, and it's got two flat rails that it sits on, and then there's two bolt holes at the end near the door that you can screw down. So what we'll do is we'll slip it up and see. The Norweld canopy mount has some holes cut in it. We'll show you, we'll give you a close up on how that looks. So what we're going to do is we'll slip it in and we'll see how the fridge looks and whether we need to put some rubber matting or something under this. All right, let's have a look. All right, the way Norweld set up their upright fridge mounts is they have some CNC routed out foot holes for fridges. So we don't have them, so we're going to see how the fridge sits in here on the flat runs and see if we need to pack up the back a little bit with rubber or something maybe. But we'll get it in there and we'll see how it fits. All right, so we did the trial run and the fridge fits perfectly up there with a bit of rubber too to make sure it helps it stay in place. But once we got up there, we realized the door was hinged the wrong way for our kitchen. It's hinged so it was opening towards the kitchen. So we're gonna switch the door so it opens towards the front of the car. So we'll run you through that now and how to do it. But yeah, there's a couple of screws on the top, a couple of screws on the bottom, and we should be able to switch it over. So there's 5 screws on top here holding the black piece of plastic in. And then there's 2 screws on each corner for the door mount and the hinge lock. So this is the hinge pin. So it just slips up on the door like that. And we'll move it to the other side where the pin is. Okay, so we'll put the latch or the latch mechanism back on. So the little black latch release just slides down the groove on the door. Pop your spring back in your hole and then have your pin so the high side points to the fridge, and then just put some pressure on it until you can see the screw hole through the hot side, and then put your screw back through your locking pin. So we'll set up our latch mechanism now. So we'll put it on and just a bit of backwards pressure because you want the door to actually pull in on the seal. So we'll nip it back up. Now we'll install the hinge on the opposite side. So again, it just slips in the same hole for the pin. A little bit of backwards pressure again. And just lining up the screw holes, and then you just reinstall your black cover back on top. 5 screws and then we'll do the bottom. So they've got the screws on both sides for it, so we'll just unscrew it out, take the hinge point off on the other side of the fridge and move it across, and then we should be good to get it back in the back of the Ute and show you what the inside looks like. All right, so just like the top hinge, the bottom one come off. There's 3 screws on the bottom hinge. So we'll just slide that across and it just goes in the bottom of the door again. And we'll tighten it back up and then we'll get the fridge back in the back of the ute. All right, so trying to screw the locking pin back in, I was having some troubles. So there is a grub screw in there for a depth setter. So you've got to take the grub screw out and move that into the other side as well as part of the process. So it's very, very small up in there. And yeah, it's just flush. So we'll move it out, spin it round, and then have another go. I don't think it's going anywhere.
Pull down. Very nice. Oh, because of that. Yeah, looks good.
Alright guys, now we've finished the unboxing and the installation, let's talk about some of the features and how we found using this fridge for the past 2 months. So it's a 105 litre fridge with a 90 litre fridge compartment and a 15 litre freezer compartment, which is quite handy. So we just store an ice pack up the top there and put icy poles and stuff for the kids when we're out adventuring for the day, and I just keep a frozen water bottle up there because you never know when you might need some cold water. And in the fridge we do run a lot of water, juice and soft drink because it takes up a lot of space in the internal fridge and it stays nice and cold. There's a little blue light up the back on the thermostat controller, which is a nifty little feature at night time, and I've found the best place to run the fridge is on setting 3 or number 3. That works really well, and with it on that setting we get about 18 to 20 hours on our 60 amp battery pack that we run at the back of the fridge if I don't have it on charge at all. So it uses about 6 amps an hour when it is running with the compressor running, which isn't too bad. Yeah, it's 5 to 6 amps I've been watching on the battery pack, which is pretty good. Total weight of the fridge is 32.5 kilos when it's empty, so it's not too heavy either. And another good thing about this fridge is that it's designed to be flush mounted in a caravan or in your canopy. So it's got inbuilt vents at the top and the bottom, and there's a fan on the back which allows the air to circulate in and around the fridge, and you don't need any external vents if it's in a caravan. So that's a great feature as well. So with that fan built on the back, it's got a unique ventilation system which separates the hot and the cold air, which allows for optimal cooling with the fridge as well. So that's great for power saving too. It does fit in the Norwald canopy grate perfectly with the mount that is supplied with the Norwald canopy, and it hasn't moved. And we've done some pretty tough corrugations on the Dampier Peninsula and out at Karanjini, and this fridge has not moved a bit at all, which is also great. If you do flush mount in a caravan, they do have mounting screw holes at the base here. So that's where you screw it down. So you slide your fridge in, screw it down, and it shouldn't move at all. I don't know if Crystal can get up the top here, but you'll see the design and the ventilation system. Yeah, probably got to look towards the back. So you can see, yeah, those vent holes up there, and that's part of that inbuilt fan on the back of the compressor to draw the air through the bottom of the fridge and then push it up the top and out. So in summary, we really like the Thetford fridge. It's been a great product for us, and it's been great having a fridge in the back of the ute. We never thought we'd love it so much. Anyone traveling, if you don't have a fridge in your car, it's a game changer. Like, it's so good to have the ability, even when we go into town, like if it's a long drive, we can put all our fresh food and produce in the fridge and get it back to the caravan without it going off. What else is there, Crystal? Nice sleek design. It is a magnetic front, so your stubby coolers stick to it, or if you want to put one of those magnet things on the front, it will work as well. All right guys, we hope you've liked this one. If you're looking for a Thetford fridge or any Thetford products, we do have a discount code with them that they've given us to give to our followers, and it's Family Escape, and that'll give you 10% off. So we'll pop it up here. Family Escape, 10% off all Thetford products. What a great deal. We get no kickback from that. It's purely just a discount code from Thetford to give from us to you guys for watching along. So thanks for watching guys, and hopefully you like this one, and if you did, hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.